Picture waking up to the sound of chainsaws tearing into your own land. The deed you hold free and clear, no liens, no disputes, just yours. I stood on the porch in my pajama pants, coffee still hot in my hand, watching a 217-year-old oak tree, older than my great-great-grandfather, crash down like it was nothing. The trunk split with a crack that echoed like a gunshot, roots ripping out of the earth, exposing pale wood that had grown quietly through wars, storms, and generations. Diesel smoke mixed with the sharp pine scent of morning in North Carolina. And there they were, 2 bulldozers, a backhoe, neon-vested surveyors crawling across my back pasture like they owned it. My name is Garrett Trumbull. I'd moved to Pine Haven Estates to escape the wreckage of a brutal divorce that took half my retirement and every last shred of patience for passive-aggressive nonsense. I inherited these 8 acres from my Uncle Donovan, a Korean War vet who'd lived here since 1953 on land patented in 1824, 140 years before the developers slapped together cookie-cutter homes around it in 1987. His place got grandfathered in, technically part of the HOA, but really an island of old freedom amid 340 beige houses where even your mailbox color needed approval. Uncle Donovan raised me half my childhood summers here, teaching me to fish the creek, red oak bar from hickory, never rush a dovetail joint. When he left it to me, it felt like inheriting a living thing, a heartbeat. As a semi-retired civil engineer who'd spent 30 years designing roads and bridges, the irony still stings. I came for peace. 2 rescue dogs, Hank the one-eyed beagle mix, Dolly the pit bull terrified of butterflies, coffee on the wraparound porch, planting tomatoes, building Adirondack chairs, volunteering at the food bank, even designing a wheelchair ramp for the library pro bono. Small-town North Carolina respects quiet folks who pull their weight and don't start fires. Then I met Shayna Kovac, 48, real estate agent, platinum bob costing more than my truck payment, white Mercedes G-Wagon with vanity plate, HOAP, because subtlety is apparently for renters. She ran the HOA like a personal kingdom, 7 board members, but she owned 6 votes. Fined elderly Mr. Cho $500 for a ceramic garden gnome, while her book club friends kept inflatable flamingos year-round. Her obsession, architectural harmony, everything Pottery Barn beige and taupe. My historically accurate colonial blue shutters, documented by State Preservation Office, photos from the 1890s, offended her worldview. 6 months in, violation notice. Non-compliant paint, $250 weekly fines. I appealed with records and experts. County sided with me. Shayna's smile never cracked, but her knuckles whitened. Some people think rules don't apply, she said sweetly. That was the warning shot. Over the next year, citations for my work truck parked overnight, no one else tagged, non-regulation bird feeder, dogs barking once at UPS. I paid fines, stayed invisible. Then came the Community Connectivity Project, a private road slicing my back quarter to save 90 seconds to the golf course. Vote held at a meeting I was never notified about, email bounced. Thursday, 6:47 a.m. Hank's frantic bark. I ran out barefoot, waving arms. Foreman Trey shoved a work order. HOA authorized, Shayna's looping signature. Not my problem, man. Called them. They'd already gouged a muddy trench through wildflower meadow. The dozer revved at the oak. I photographed everything. Tire tracks, splintered stumps, root ball torn like a wound. Drove to county clerk. No easement, no covenant, no right. Filed police report. Deputy Ortiz walked the line, shook his head. Civil matter, get a lawyer fast. Shayna's reply email, bylaw 17. 3F, majority benefit, board vote. See you in court, sweetie. Vague enough to bulldoze through. My lawyer Stewart called it legally questionable at best. HOA had deep pockets. They sued me for $47,000, delays, contractor fees, while serving papers at the food bank in front of volunteers and clients. Public humiliation. Whisper campaign followed. Conversations stopped in hardware stores. Farmers market avoidance. Facebook post in the 732-member group. Heartbreaking when one person's selfishness risks community safety. Praying for peaceful resolution. Hashtag community first, hashtag Pinehaven strong. Comments flooded. Unstable post-divorce. Threatened workers. Never happened. Psycho. My daughter Marissa called in tears from college. Roommate's mom asking if I was having a breakdown. Then Lionel Casterbridge, 68, retired postal worker, only board member who voted no on the road, knocked with tuna noodle casserole and 3 years of unredacted minutes. Shayna's slush fund, $40,000 to brother-in-law Todd's landscaping, over market by $14,000. Selective enforcement, bounced notices for dissenters. Bullies get sloppy when untouchable, he said. I requested financials. NC law allows inspection. Road budgeted $78,000. Actual invoices, FOIA via utility easement, $52,000. $26K vanished. Shayna's firm registered agent for contractor, LLC. Kickbacks. I countersued for $150,000. Damage fees, distress. Uploaded public records to Facebook group. Transparency matters. You decide. Post deleted fast, but screenshots spread. Emergency meeting to expel me. Pack Clubhouse. Shayna's PowerPoint. My police report as false claims. Financial post as defamation. I asked one question. Has anyone read the contractor's insurance certificate? Policy expired 11 days before work started. HOA personally liable for injuries. No grading permit required for 8,000 square feet earth moving. $10,000 per day fines. 53 days running. Room exploded. Vote tied. Shayna broke it for suspension. But the shift happened. Eyes turned to her. Allies emerged. Deirdre denied swing set variance. Raji Patel, whose mother Indira was foreclosed on over $9,000 fines, leading to stroke and death. Shayna relist the house for $85,000 profit. Anonymous envelope. Foreclosure docs. Note, ask why she really left. We build a recall petition. NC requires 30% signatures. 102 needed. Door knocking. Phone trees. Flyers exposing padded contracts, expired insurance, foreclosures. Hit 163 signatures. 48%. Shayna panicked. Town hall flopped. 11 of 12 attendees yelled at her. Vandalism on my truck/mailbox. Linked to Todd via neighbor camera. Anonymous texts. Screenshots of Shayna telling him to scare me. Forwarded everywhere. Eugene, treasurer, flipped. USB of real books, $130,000 plus embezzled. Uploaded. Da notified. State investigated. Election day, 91% turnout, 381/420. Recall yes 289 to 92. New board, me, Lionel, Deirdre, others. Shayna arrested mid-meeting, embezzlement, fraud, elder exploitation. Handcuffs clicked in front of the crowd. New board. Full audit recovered $97,000, refunded fines, rewrote bylaws, transparency, no conflicts, votes on big spends. Road torn up, land restored, $42,000 from recovered funds. Planted Patel Memorial Grove, 50 native oaks, paths, benches, stone marker, in memory of those who came before. May we choose kindness over cruelty, justice over silence. Scholarship Fund for Housing/Elder Advocacy Students. Shayna pleaded guilty. 18 months minimum security, probation, restitution, license revoked, marriage ended. Last heard, selling leggings on Facebook. Now the saplings bud in spring. Hank sleeps in my feet. Dolly eyes butterflies suspiciously. Board meetings debate playground equipment. Boring, normal, perfect. Pinehaven became a case study. State passed stricter HOA laws in 2026. If your HOA is out of control, document everything, know your laws, find allies, follow the money. Bullies thrive on silence. Refuse to be scared. Fight back. The trees are worth it. Your peace is worth it. Plant something beautiful in the ruins.